Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Agrarian Skies 2. This will be the first episode. Welcome, this is Alexander Chisholm and I will be playing today Agrarian Skies 2. I'm going to start by playing the gate. I'm going to start by doing the default platform, as I feel that this is the one that is felt like it is needed the most. So we're going to load in the world, and yeah, there's a lot of blocks that I can't detect. Oh well. If there's a problem, there's a problem. And here we go. We are in world. So, welcome, in case you've not seen it before, to Agrarian Skies 2, where my world is not responding. On here, there's just a really small platform. Make sure you hold shift. I'm going to go to the edge here, and I'm going to go plant a tree. Want to get some bone meal. There we go. So we're going to, for new players that have never played the Agrarian Skies series before, you're going to go to your quest book. You need to click HQM quest to enable. So there you go. And I will read this out. You have reached this region either by being assigned to it by your overlords or by completing a previous region's rebuilding. That would be Agrarian Skies 1. There's still a lot to be done to repair the destruction of the old world. Whatever your reason for being here, the jaded one, cute one, and the all-knowing one are happy you're here to take up the task of rebuilding our poor world. The three overlords will be joined in guiding you by other meddling watchers. Some will help you, some just want to see you fail. Choose wisely what advice you follow. Not all paths have the best outcomes. The first step on your path: punch tree, get wood, avoid dragons. So this is the starting up screen. You're going to go to click here to start, and currently you have reputation. The reputation does not matter at the moment. So you're going to go, you can look at quills. It shows the different types of death that you've had. I haven't died at all in this world, so there is none at the moment. And you can also join a party for your friends. So I could create a party saying Skies 2 episode number 1 and create that party. And if there was somebody else on with me, I could add them in at the party and etc. And that's how that would work. But there isn't. So we're going to click here to show the quests, and there's a bunch of stuff you can do, but right now we're going to start with learning to skyblock. You may be continuing a journey, or maybe you're starting out fresh. Either way, this series of tasks was hand selected to help you learn how to survive in the void. So we're going to use the first steps. The first step in questing is to understand how to turn in quests. Quests are handled either through the quest book or through the quest block. So the first type's a detection test, and it explains that you gain wood. I've already done that, so I'm going to go to the crafting, and I've got to make 1 oak plank. So I'm going to go to here, and I'm going to take 2 oak planks. Sorry about that. And then I'm going to manually submit that oak wood plank, and I either get to pick the Pick of Tears or the Pan of Misfortune. I'm going to pick the Pan of Misfortune because later on there is a better quest reward than that. Right, brilliant. So we're getting a crit. Here we need to get all of these different materials, but before that I'm going to punch a couple of trees and get back and get to where I was. I will not be cutting in between this. I will be taking it full blown automation fun. So I'm going to do this. You can get a crafting table here, get a crafting station, and I'm going to punch the leaf around me, and it will start to despawn and get. So I'm going to first of all use a wee handy tool that is useful for a lot of things, a crook. A crook will enable you to get a higher drop rate of saplings, although currently it isn't showing it, and will make it easier for you to be able to plant trees. However, in case you don't get a sapling at the first, they give you 8 to start with. So at least that's good. But on hard, it's obviously a lot harder to get materials like that. So you're gonna go around here. Yeah, got a couple, and the reason why they got 8 saplings, and specifically 8 saplings, is something I will tell you about in a minute. So I'm going to currently expand the platform here a bit. There we go. Going to put them on the lower bit of the thing, because that means the mobs cannot spawn, and that I will be able to chop down the trees a bit better, because there will be more space. So as you saw earlier, I dropped a sapling over the edge, but then after this I should be okay. So I'd like to be interested to know if any of you have played the previous Agrarian Skies and if you actually ever completed it, because there's a lot of people that say yes I played Agrarian Skies, but there's not many people that can say that they've completed it. So I'm going to build this round this platform, so that's as extended a bit. Then I'm going to select the sapling again. I recommend that you use oak at the start, because oh, and we got a big tree. This is good. So I am going to continue to punch this down, and I will be back in a minute. Welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. So I finally managed to cut that tree down and got quite a lot of resources from it, including these silkworms, which will definitely come in handy later. So I'm also starting to get hungry, so I'm going to eat an apple. And people that haven't realised, apples do not give you the 2 hunger and quite a lot of saturation like they do in normal vanilla Minecraft. They actually give you a lot more. They give you a... oh, I forgot about that recipe. So I'm just going to make this black pattern here. These black patterns will be very useful, and they will help me complete the next quest. I'm going to build this part builder. I'm going to build this here. I'm going to build this. I'm going to put these together, make a chest, and make a crafting table. So I'm going to put that there, and then put that there. So that should finish that quest, apart from the fact I need to make this flint axe head. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set out these, and put all these out. I'm going to put this here, put that here, and put the pattern chest here. So I'm going to build this platform out a bit, and I've made this so you can go, so you've got, so starting from left to right, you've got your normal crafting station, your stencil table where you can make your stencils, so I'll show you in a minute, your part builder where you can make the materials from it, a chest where you can store your patterns, and a tool station for where you can actually make your tools and upgrade them. So as shown here, I'm going to use it in order. I'm going to get pattern table, these here, 4 black patterns into this, and while that's happening, I'm going to plant a tree, and with the tree I'm going to use the silkworms I was talking about earlier. So I'm going to grow the tree and put in 1 silkworm. You can put in more, it will speed it up, but considering I'm using it now, it won't be that long. So in it goes. It starts infesting the leaves, as you can see in the tooltip up above called Whaler. That is what am I looking at. That's really helpful, and it shows you, for example, at the moment is at 12%. So hopefully when I get back, it will start investing other leaves and other stuff will happen. So I'm going to make those, the stencils are there, so I'm going to make an axe head, and I'm going to put it from the stencil table into here, and I'm going to use one of the flint I got as a starter for the flint axe head, then combine, make it flint, that, and make some sticks, and there we go. Then make an axe again. Oh, so I'm going to call this my first axe. You can name your tools in this, unlike without having to cause levels, unlike the anvil. So you go, I've made the axe, and then it's a lot easier for me to harvest trees. So I'm just going to wait a minute until these leaves are a lot more infested, and I'll be back. So I've made the platform a bit bigger so it can expand 2 trees, and this tree has grown all of its sapling, turned all infested. So this is how you make and obtain, well, you get extra silkworms, but you also obtain string from this. String doesn't seem that important, but it actually really is. What string enables you to do is it enables you to get one of the main materials that you would need the sieve. So the sieve, don't worry about that, it's just a graphical glitch that turns the leaves green. Fancy! So one more, there we go, bingo. So what we need to do is we need to make these into silk mesh, and you just do that like a normal block. So what you get is the two of them there, black pattern there, oh, there, and two sticks gives you a oak sieve. So this oak sieve will enable you to do a bunch of stuff. You can, I'm going to stick it somewhere in the middle, maybe here, because sometimes it can fly off the edge. So what you can do is use this dirt, but the way we can make dirt is by getting these barrels, the ones I made earlier. They're quite easy to make. You just make them like this. You get them string to there. You can make a couple of slabs, them there, and make them in an organised thing like that, and there you have a barrel. I'm not going to make one there because I've already got two. I'm going to make these materials, and so that's how you make them, and that's how I make, and you can sieve these to make stone. So here you go, you can make these, and once you have enough, I'm going to try and get a nice round number here, there we go, 12. I'm going to put these in a thing like that, and bang, you've got cobblestone. You can use the cobblestone to go like that. You've got your cobblestone. Thank you very much for watching, and you can, I'm trying to do this every other day, so what I'll be able to do is get it sorted, and I'll see you the next time. Goodbye.